But for certain training, it's on Zoom. So
Yeah, I have wanted to get into GHL, but I just haven't like sold on an offer yet where I've had that opportunity. So
what do you use on your offer? Is it HubSpot or something else, Salesforce?
I've used HubSpot and I use a lot of just like Google Sheets and like Google Docs, like forms like that, just because it's so easy.
Hmm. I get it.
Well, we are talking with Spencer, who joined the program not that long ago, a few months ago, maybe. And he recently just got a setter position where he's going to work for a setter and move into closing later. So tell me a little bit, man, about just what you were doing before you found me, before you kind of got into high ticket sales.
Yeah, for sure. So before getting into remote high ticket sales, I was working as a ice skating instructor. I definitely, I've been looking into the whole online business space for a very long time, and I knew that I wanted to get started in remote high ticket sales, and I knew that I wanted to invest into a program to get mentorship. And I actually never told you this, Matt, but I was looking at joining another program, but they actually shut down their offer for whatever reason. So I was like, oh man. And
Didn't we
then
talk about this?
I
No?
don't know, I don't think so, no. But
Okay,
then,
maybe it was somebody else. All right.
yeah. But then yeah, so I was devastated. That happened at like maybe March, and then around that time, I kept watching YouTube videos about, just remote sales, and I started getting your videos recommended on my YouTube channel. And then I started watching your videos, subscribed to your channel, was watching your videos daily, and I really liked, your mindset, and you seemed like you really cared to get your customers results. And the main thing of why I decided to join your program was the one-on-one mentorship, because a lot of these other programs, they're, group coaching. You go in there, there's dozens of people on a Zoom meeting, and I wanted to join a program where I could get one-on-one mentorship. And yeah, I definitely knew that you were the guy for me. So I ended up joining the
That's
program, yeah, April 29th. So it's been very quick results. So very grateful for everything so far.
Dang, is April 29th? That's crazy. I didn't realize it was that fast. Time
I know.
flies these days, man.
I know, man.
Uh, that's funny that you were looking at other stuff because most people find me through YouTube, you know? So that's kind of how it goes. They'll find somebody else and then they'll kind of check out one of my videos and then a lot of people come over to me that way. Um, but yeah, it's crazy how things work out, right? Like you might have joined that other program. Who knows what would have happened? It
Yeah,
gets shut down. You happen to find me. So things always kind of work out in interesting ways.
for sure.
Well, on that note of the one on one, what did you like about it? Like, what were some things that you liked about it? And what was it like working with me one on one each day?
Yeah, well, it was great. We had our two weekly calls, which were great, but the main thing was just us texting every day. The accountability was, the number one thing that I think helped me get the results I did quickly. You're always texting me every night, making sure I was sending the outreach, even at the beginning when I wasn't really getting, any results. You were always there for me, giving me the confidence to keep going. And yeah, it was awesome just being able to text you whenever I had any questions, and you always replied to me pretty quickly. So yeah, it's definitely been great working with you.
And what most people probably don't know about Spencer is he's 19 and he didn't want to tell his parents that he was doing this mentorship at first, right?
Yeah.
So I would text him and we would kind of have to like work around that. Sometimes like he didn't want to do the videos because like people were home. So like we had to
Yeah.
work through these like obstacles and we got it done quick either way. So
Mhm.
uh but you did eventually tell them, right?
No, I haven't.
Okay, you haven't, but yeah, just about the job, but not about the program.
Sure. Eventually I'll tell them. But
Yeah. Hey, sometimes they don't understand, man. You got to do what you got to do to get where you want to go.
exactly, yeah. But
Well,
yeah,
the role that we landed, him is a setter role, and you've got the opportunity to move into closing, correct? Like that's been discussed.
For sure.
Okay.
Mhm.
Can you tell me a little bit more about that without like talking about who it is?
Yeah, about the offer?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a sales training and education company. They specialize in the real estate and investing space. So yeah, the company I'm at is they've got a lot of different offers. A lot of these info product companies, they usually just have one f flagship program, but the company I'm working at, they have many different, you know, coaching programs. They have uh, an AI sales training tool, which is a really hot offer for us at the moment. But yeah, great company. I love the business owner. He's a great guy. Everyone on the team has just been amazing, super welcoming, helping me out with the onboarding because, I'm a beginner. I don't have any experience. So everything's been going well. And um, today's Thursday, June 26th. On Monday is when I'm going to start taking the setting calls. So definitely looking forward to it.
And this is like, I love getting people because a lot of people come to me with no experience, right? So every time I put someone in like a really good opportunity like this, when they have zero experience, it's just another like, it's just more proof, right? Like anybody can do this. You came into this with absolutely no experience whatsoever, no real like work experience. And we
Mhm.
got you through doing some outreach, through navigating the interviews well, like preparing you for that. You got into this really good opportunity where you're going to crush it. So anyone can do this as long as you have the work ethic like he did and he followed the steps and the instructions and executed on everything I gave him. Um, but yeah, working with you was just as awesome because you executed on everything that I said, and you got everything done. So super excited to see where this one goes.
For sure.
What would you say as a last question to someone who's looking at high ticket sales or who's thinking about joining my program? What's like one short thing you would say to them?
Yeah, well, I mean, if you've been looking into, the whole high ticket space for quite some time, and I think if you're looking at investing into yourself, for me, I definitely wanted the one-on-one coaching. That's just so helpful, So if
Yeah.
you're if you're looking to get one-on-one coaching, Matt's definitely the guy for you. He's amazing. He's just how he is in his videos. He'll get back to you like within a few hours. So yeah, couldn't recommend you enough.
All right, man. Well, uh, we're gonna be keeping talking, obviously, but keep me posted on like how it goes.